And welcome back. Thank you for joining us for the second half hour of the Factor Uncensored. Teachers face all kinds of challenges throughout the school year. You know it. And sometimes issues extend beyond the classroom. New video shows a teacher recording a phone call with a parent while asking for help with a student, which is that parent's child. And, well, things went pretty left.
I mean, what are you doing?
He won't sit down and he won't stop talking. Therefore, he's not able to complete.
You can't make him sit down.
Well, I can't make a child do anything. I can request it, I can ask it, but I can't make him do it. And so I'm wanting to work together.
Like, I brought him, I sent him up there to that school because y'all need to know how to handle them. I thought they had teachers that know how to handle kids. I mean, if y'all can't handle them, I don't know what you want me to do.
So how can this be avoided? What can be done to create and nurture a healthy partnership between teachers and parents? Because people, that's not unusual. Our next guests have experience in this arena. Joining me now, parent and educational consultant Shanidra Wagner, and educators Arnetta, Murray, and Henry Gray. So Arnetta and Henry, do you guys see things like this? Do you experience things like this in the classroom?
Yeah, unfortunately, it does happen. We have some parents that just like that parent, they don't want to have anything to do with it. They're at work. Some of them may have other problems. They got other kids with problems. And I could tell that parent seemed like she was stressed out. She was trying to work. And unfortunately, it does happen all the time.
And so how is it when you hear that from a parent that you call for help as a partner with their child?
Well, you know, first, just if I can rewind, what I like to do at the beginning of the year, I kind of got a rule that I got in myself. I would try to call the parent at the beginning of the year and give a good report. You got to build a rapport with these parents because unfortunately stuff happens like that. So if you build that relationship, you're likely to get a better response in the future. So that's why I'm always trying to call a parent to report something good. I don't care if little Johnny tied his shoe, I'm going to report it. He did great today. And when you call that parent and you got a problem, you're going to hear a different response. Yeah.
So forge that relationship from the beginning.
Correct.
On a positive level. Arnetta, and obviously you're working with special needs kids as well, and that's extra work.
Yeah, it is.
Do you see some parents meeting you halfway, other parents saying, look, this is your 8 hours with them, I'm off. I'll see them when I get home.
You said the key word, some parents. Some parents work with you, but you have some parents that they're overwhelmed. Unfortunately, they have to understand that this is your baby. This is your child. I'm here to help, but I need you to work with me. You do have parents that will not give you their phone number. You do have some
Wait, back up. We're talking about parents.
Honey, parents. They will
no phone number?
Am I lying?
Oh, no. I tried to contact one today, actually. No number on file. They changed the number. And unfortunately, when that happens, you have to take the next protocol, the next steps. We are trying not to.
Okay, that could be, it's just outdated. But you're saying they will not give you the phone number.
I'm saying last year, I know of a parent would not give us their number. And when I asked the student for the number, I was told, my mom said, I can't do that. So I did. So the next thing I did, I tried to do an email. And as you know, Shanidra, the email didn't work. So I was just up the creek. And let me say this. I believe that this teacher, she kept dealing with this child over and over. We don't want to call the parents either.
Right.
So let's just be clear. You know, so it was something, I just believe that. I mean, you feel me on that one? And so over and over. Then at one point you get tired because you are disrupting the learning environment. And that's when she probably calls a parent.
Now, Shanidra, you work with schools, with educators as well, but you're a parent as well.
Yes.
What should a parent do in a situation like this if they get a call from a teacher saying, help me, it's your child?
I'm glad you asked that because if you watch the video from the very beginning, I could give each of them a citation for failure to greet each other properly because the teacher did not even say the child's name. She said, your child. That could be offensive. And then when the parent asked her, when the teacher said, you know, this is who I am, I know who you are, so they both, you know, could do better with communication strategies. So, but to answer your question, the way that you deal with a a parent, when you call, as a parent, when the teacher calls, you're supposed to immediately hold your child accountable. Like she said, I'm at work. Your child should have had that speech at home. The response should have been, what did he do? Well, the parent should have cited, my expectations are this. The parent should have immediately apologized to the teacher. I'm so sorry, that's not what he was taught at home. And the teacher could have said, I know that you're at work, I'm sorry to call you, but he just threw three chairs and spat at me. I don't feel that warranted a phone call. Teachers have to redirect children all day long. You know, and she wasn't, and the other thing I would say is I don't know enough about that teacher's instructional practices, because a child being chatty and getting up could be a result of having to sit all day. Maybe she's not engaging enough. Maybe he hasn't had a chance to talk with his classmates. Maybe he has no kinesthetic learning opportunities. So those are reasons that students will get up and talk, because that discourse is critical for instructional quality. And if she's not talking to the children, what was he doing? Was he walking around and talking during the reading portion? I don't even have enough detail from that teacher.
But you know what, I'm hoping that, you made a good point, but I'm hoping, and me being a teacher and you being a teacher, we're hoping that it was something that was ongoing. I'm not going to call your kid if you're just talking and you're walking and all of that. I'm not going to do that. But if it's a continuum, for example, I have students right now, I keep telling them, please put your cell phone up. The same student every day. But if I take the cell phone, guess what? The mother's going to be mad at me and tell me, don't pick up my child's cell phone. But I'm telling you, every day, don't put the phone up. But I don't get upset. I say, you know what? I'm going to let it go, and it's okay. You know, it's no big deal. But I do believe, I'm hoping, as a teacher, this kid had some behavior issues. He was cutting up, because I see it. I'm in the, you know, I see it. So that's my hope. I'm hoping it could be your way.
I think that the teacher could have gone for an ask the parent. Could we meet? She's at work. This is not the time to give her all the details. Can you call me later? Can you come after school? And get to the point and let her get back to work. That's another thing. Be brief when you call the parent at work.
I agree.
Go for an ask.
Got it. And I mean, I have questions about recording it too.
Right.
That's the first thing. I thought they were actresses, to be honest with you.
But
that's why she didn't say their name, though. She knew she was wrong.
Thank you all for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored. Always interesting to hear from educators and parents out there. Still